ETRoomers, we are here in LA today and this is our first stop, Escape Long Beach. We're going to try the Queen Room here today. Let's see what they have to offer. Let's go.
ESCAPETHEROOmers, Brandon here. We are in Long Beach, California, doing our first room on the West Coast for today, and we are at Escape Long Beach. And I'm with Jack. Jack, how are you?
Hi, great. How about you?
Good. So we just tried their room, the Queen. Very cool, very different. They have two rooms to offer. The other one's called the Lab, which are actually standing in right now, and we'll have some content for you to see what to expect when you get in this room as well. 5 key questions for you to learn more about your company. When did you guys open?
So we opened the Lab September 13th, and then we opened the Queen just like 2 weeks ago, October 18th.
Okay, and when did Escape Long Beach open?
September 13th.
September 13th of this year?
Yes.
Wow.
So just last month. 2
you
months
guys
ago.
are new.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Brand new.
Well, do you have room to build out another room?
So we are thinking about potentially building more rooms, depending, because we're so new, we're still figuring out, our business model and things like that.
Okay.
So if things go well, we do have plans to hopefully open up some more rooms on a nearby location, just a few minutes away.
Okay.
Don't know how much I can say yet, but we're very excited about the future. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's my second key question for you: is the future of Escape Long Beach. Is there anything else you'd like to add besides the possibility of another location or room?
Yeah. So we have these 2 rooms, and then we're looking at building another complex of rooms that would be military themed, we're thinking. So we're toying with an idea of Area 51. I think we've released that.
Larger than this location?
Yes, so it'd be a little bit larger. There would be multiple games. We're not sure how many. Hopefully, we're hoping to be a little bit bigger. So right now, these games are up for 6 people.
Okay.
That's potential that those would potentially be able to have more people, which we're excited about.
Right.
And also just feeling out, do we want to do special events? Do we want to do other things? Right now, we're still working with corporate and birthday parties to do things like that.
Yeah, that's right. You guys also do events. You have a huge lounge area to accommodate how many people?
Yeah, so we say it seats 12 comfortably.
Okay.
And then sometimes we can have, a couple more in there as well.
All right. The third key question we have for you is the creativity behind the rooms. You guys do it all in-house? You build it yourself?
Yes.
Puzzles? Where does that come from?
So we did it all in-house, which is really exciting. So Tom, who's the owner, started, I believe he bought this building. It used to be an old TV repair shop.
Oh, okay.
And came up with the initial ideas for the Lab and the Queen, like the title and the general concept. And then he does all our engineering, electrical, things like that.
Wow.
And then he brought me on in May to start as a consultant with the puzzle design, the game flow, a little bit more with the narrative.
Right.
And together we worked and built out both rooms. So
Okay.
we had a very unique team. Everything's very individualized and custom made, which we're really proud about. And a big thing for us too was trying to embrace a strong narrative feel where you start outside the room and you have to break inside the room.
We love that. We love the ability to having to get in and then find your way out, or get in and then handle your mission. So.
Yes, handle your mission and then get back out alive.
Right, right.
So we have some people like for the Lab who save California but don't escape with their own lives. We also have different difficulty levels, so people can book beginner, intermediate, or expert level. So if you're an experienced gamer, you can, hey, I want a challenge, I can book expert level, or this is my first time ever. Maybe I'm going to book the beginner level.
Right.
So we can kind of customize our rooms to meet that as well.
Okay.
Which is really exciting.
And how does the booking work? Is it public, private, option for both?
So right now, all our games are private. So when you go online and book, it'll be just you. We don't match you with strangers. And we have a minimum of 2, and then you can book up to 6.
Okay. Key question number 4. What is it to do in this area of Long Beach?
So I just moved here, so I'm also still discovering the area.
Okay.
But besides the beach, which is just a short 10-minute walk away, I know I'm a theater person, so there's a big performing arts center as well as some theaters nearby.
Okay.
We're on Broadway, which is a really dynamic street, so there's tons of restaurants, tons of great food, and
they do have parking in front of their facility.
Yes.
So just letting you know when you get here, there's 3 spots available, but you got to get in there.
Yeah, and then the street parking is also really, really great too. It's usually pretty open, but
Okay.
yeah, we have some parking right in front.
And our last key question for you, it's not so much about the escape rooms, it's more about you. We just want to get to know a little bit more about you. And do you have a hidden talent? Something that most people wouldn't know about you? Something that a hobby or...
Yeah, so I originally started as a theater person. So I started off as an actor and then have since kind of branched off into directing and producing and more immersive experiences. So hopefully I get to share some of those acting skills and directing skills. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And I get to push them in. So still related. I collect quarters in my spare time.
Okay.
So when I go traveling, I try to get a coin or a quarter from wherever I'm going, which is just kind of a random fun fact.
All right. And one additional question, not part of our key question segment. You play escape rooms. Right?
Yes.
What is one that that was memorable? It doesn't have to be your favorite. It could be one here. It could be one that you played across the country somewhere.
Yeah, it's so hard to pick a favorite because I feel like they're all so amazing.
Believe me, I know.
And so different, from each other that it's kind of like almost comparing oranges and apples. Out of our 2 rooms here, I have a partiality towards the Queen.
Okay.
Just because we can interact with some of our players a little bit more. The Queen can hold a conversation with a player if they want to argue with her or banter with her, which is really, really fun for me. And I personally, I consult on a lot of rooms, so I might be biased, but I also really do like kind of pop-up experiences that come up.
Okay.
I think that they get the chance to experiment more, to take risks more often. So I actually went to school at University of Southern California and helped found an escape room club there. And
nice.
One of the ones that some of my friends worked on that I absolutely loved was called The Vault. Where there was like different puzzle tracks and optional puzzle tracks, and you're interacting with mythological characters. So that was really cool. I feel like sometimes in those pop-up experiences, people get to take risks.
Definitely. So it's not always about being indoors, inside a room. You got to get out there also and explore.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys maybe will one day offer mobile experiences as well.
That would be really cool.
But thank you so much for taking the time. We had an amazing time. You guys check out our YouTube channel, see our video content of the Queen and our review on our website, and let us know what you think. Take care. Bye.
hesitate to ask for help. For hints and clues for you to think it through. Leaderboard or not is whether you win or lose. 3 hints left for me to choose. 2 hints left for me to use. 1 hint left for me to move. Time is running out, gotta figure something out.